Hello, my name is Andrew McCutcheon. This is Time+Tide, and today I'm not wearing a watch, which is really strange, and I feel naked and bereft, and that's soon to be remedied. Before I put this on my wrist, the Vanguard Skeleton Colour Dreams 43mm Franck Muller watch, I want to ask you what's on yours. Please tell me in the comments, and I will tell you how this pretty popping watch feels to put on. Okay, there it is, the 43mm Vanguard Skeleton Colour Dreams on my 7-inch wrist. Feeling super light in carbon fiber and I'm feeling elevated. I feel more colorful than usual. That's because the Colour Dreams model is part of Franck Muller's design language. It's been quite a profusion of color since the launch of the brand, and this model takes it to a new level with these aluminium anodized bridges that are quite spectacular and quite a rainbow on the wrist. We're going to get into that. Now, you're probably thinking, what are the specs of this watch? Because it doesn't look 43. That's because the 43 refers to the distance across the watch, not including the crown. The other all-important specs are that it is 52.7 lug to lug, but again, with a lack of really any discernible lugs and an integrated rubber strap, that doesn't cause a problem at 52.7 for my 7-inch wrist. And thickness, it's actually, that can't be 12.6, is it really? Yep, it is. It's 12.6 millimeters. I did not think so with this, what seems to be quite thick case, but there you go. The calipers don't lie. With other models that clock in at 16 millimeters and under, 12.6 is really reasonable for a Franck Muller Curvex case, so there you have it. Now, of course, color is as much the rage as it's ever been, with models released this week from Patek Philippe and Audemars Piguet that really celebrate the use of bold color. So this model fits into that paradigm. Now, everything about this watch, you feel, has been designed with lightness on the wrist and vibrant color as the two guiding stars for the watch. We have, like I mentioned, there's these anodized aluminium bridges that are vibrantly colored. We have this super light carbon case, and we have a lightweight FM 1740VS caliber. Now, in terms of these vibrant colored bridges, that occurs through a process of electrolytic anodization, which requires the manufacture of components in aluminium, not brass or nickel silver like usual. The case is carbon fiber that has been compressed with a polymer for 9 hours at 120 degrees. The striations of each case are, of course, unique, and they have been hand buffed to a nice sheen that, like tiger eye or something like this, as you move the watch around, you really see the striations change. It's quite cool. Now, if you're aware of the Vanguard Skeleton Colour Dreams model in 45mm, you're going to think that the movements are very similar in terms of the architecture and the appearance. That is because they are exactly the same. This one has been slightly reduced in terms of the way those bridges fit the shape of the case, but it is in fact the same movement, which turns at 18,000 vibrations per hour and has stacked twin barrels. Now, while we're talking about the movement, you might be wondering, where is the rotor in all of this colorful majesty? There is no rotor. This is a manual wound movement. And lastly, to cap off what is a rainbow explosion on what we would call the dial, though it really is just the skeletonized components, we also have multicolored numerals around the rayor, and we have 7 days again in this change up of color, and also Vanguard at the top of the case. In terms of daily wearability, this watch has 30 meters water resistance, and attaching this watch to your wrist is an alligator strap with a rubber underside, quite a sporty feel, and a brushed black PVD coated folding buckle. So what have we here? This is a slightly reduced Vanguard Skeleton Colour Dreams model. It is a fun, lightweight, and incredibly vivacious watch on the wrist. Again, it's not the sort of thing that you're going to wear and hope to disappear into the background. It is a watch to be noticed. The price of this watch is 89,800 Australian dollars. What do you think? Would you wear this as a personality statement? Would you wear this as a fun weekend piece in your life of dreams? Where does this fit in for you? Thanks for watching Time+Tide. We'll see you next time.